Guten Tag, wie geht's? It's Dieter here. Oh boy. Dieter's got a fun one for you today. Oh, yes. Dieter rubs his hands here. We're gonna have some fun. So, what kind of fun are we going to have today? Well, let me tell you, I know that everyone likes to think they've got a good guitar, and don't get me wrong, Dieter's very happy if you have a good guitar, and even if you think you have a good guitar. I am happy for you. I love guitars. It's good that you have a guitar that you love or like. But Dieter was thinking, some people, he was just wondering how biased people really were, okay? So Dieter came up with Dieter's famous, soon to be famous, guitar challenge. And I put it to you, all you people out there. I know I can't do this myself because I don't have the resources, but you guys that have shops in St. Louis and Los Angeles and Atlanta and Portland and Seattle and Chicago and Denver or wherever you are, and you have a shop, big, small, medium, large, I don't care. What I propose to you is this. You think maybe Dieter's full of shit when he talks about his guitars that are just as good as, or guitars he's played that are just as good as guitars that cost twice as much, $500 more. I don't really compare a $2,000 guitar with an $8,000 guitar. They should, for 4 times as much, it better be better. But we can even do that, I don't care. This is what I propose to you, okay? So, I've only seen this done twice. Now, tell you a little bit about me, Dieter. I don't lie. So, if I haven't said anything about the guitar that you may have to say, wait a minute, Dieter, what about this? It's just because I have no experience with it. So I don't comment on things I have no experience. So, if I haven't played the makeup guitar you have, I don't know. I don't know. You give it to me, put it in my hands, let me see. Then I can make a fair criticism, I think. So, if I mention any guitar, Boucher, Taylor, Fender, Gibson, Martin, Yamaha, Cort, it's because I play these and I have some experience with them. I don't talk about any shit about something I don't have personal experience with, okay? So this is what I propose to you. This is my challenge. Are you man or woman enough to take it? Huh? So, you guys have a shop. You live in a big city, small city, it doesn't matter. You have a bunch of different guitars. There must be some good players, So you get 3 or 4 or 5 of them to come in someday, okay? You put them in a room, in your acoustic room, and you give them all guitars of different makes whose action is set exactly the same. That's the string height, okay? And the same gauge and same make of strings, okay? You do that. Then you blindfold these people. Blindfold them. You don't tell them shit about that guitar. And you let them play them. And let's see what they pick. You may be very surprised. Dieter only knows one instance where this was done. And I think Alhambra sponsored it could be even now 10, 12 years ago. I'm not exactly sure. They sent out, they offered, they wanted to get 4 or 5 good classical guitarists to come and do this very same thing. Guess what? They all refused, except one, who was an older guy. He had, I guess, more of an open mind. And he played, I think they had a $5,000 guitar, a $10,000, $12,000, $15,000, $20,000. I think one of the guitars was even $30,000, okay? And this guy, I don't know if he's still alive. He is or was an excellent player, okay? Blindfolded him, played them all. Guess which one he picked? He picked a $5,000 Alhambra guitar. Swear to God, Dieter doesn't lie. And the second one, Dieter The only ones I know about. There may be others, I don't know. They took 5 of the top, well, considered top. Who's top? What? They took 5, let's say, good professional guitar players in the United States of America, right? Our friendly neighbors to the south. And they did this test with strings. So they asked them which strings they, swear by this. So they did the same thing. They took all these different strings, same gauge, put them on their guitars, blindfolded these guys. Okay? 5 pros swore by their brand. I'm not gonna, I don't know what they were, Dean Markley or D'Addario and what other string makers, Pierce Strings, whoever. I'm not sure. It was a long time ago. I didn't write it all down, but I saw this thing. Okay, it was in a guitar magazine. So they blindfolded these guys. Guess what? Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but all 5 picked the same exact set of strings. And this isn't a plug from, but guess who won? Yeah? D'Addario. So there you go. So I challenge you guys. You think you're so smart, you think you're so unbiased? Okay, prove it. Prove it to Dieter. Simple enough. Okay? I think the reason the 3 other classical artists they invited to participate, I think I know why they refused. Because they were worried that they might pick something else. Huh? So are you worried that you think you know everything, or almost everything, or you know so much? Are you worried that they might pick something else? That you might pick something else? This would be a lot of fun. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Trust me, if I had my own shop and I could do this, I would do it. I would do it in a heartbeat. Instantly, I would do it. And I don't care who wins, because this, I think, would be a more honest assessment of how a guitar plays and feels and sounds, because that's what's important. Oh, and one other thing for all you geniuses out there, oh, you great players, or, you know, who think you know so much about tone, I have a question for you. Why don't you have, if you know so much about tone, why don't you have a decent armrest on your guitar to take the weight of your forearm off the top? Huh? That's where most of your tone comes from. You're so smart. Where's your armrest? Eh? Where is it? I don't see it. In my videos I see these. I say I have these on all my guitars. And I have them on all my acoustic guitars, yeah? Where are yours? You know so much. Where are they? I'm not affiliated with the company that I recommend that makes these. I'm not even going to mention their name. But I think Chet Atkins used one. He was a pretty decent player. Where are yours? Where are they? And oh yeah, if you're ever in Hamilton, I have played this guitar, my 46-year-old Norman, up against a minimum of 7 Martins from all price ranges, and this one sounded better. I'm not saying it because I wanted to. I'm saying it because it's the truth. So you ever come to Hamilton, you text me on my YouTube. I'll give you contact information. Let's meet. Let's have a coffee. Let's have lunch. You bring your guitars. I'll bring this. And blindfold. And we'll go to a nice quiet room. And we'll even bring in some people and blindfold them and see what happens. Maybe we can have some fun afterwards. Who knows? Anyway, guten Tag. Have a good day. That is the Dieter challenge. Are you up to it? We shall see. Dieter won't hold his breath though. All right? Wiedersehen.